only. In this blog, he talks about his Muslim faith, religious teachings. He says here, this is just part of what he says in the blog, just days before the shooting. Don't be fooled by your desires. This life is short and bitter, and the opportunity to submit to Allah may pass you by. Take his word as your light and code, and do not let other prisoners, whether they are so-called scholars or even your family members, divert you from the truth. But
no, there is no but. And if it is a but, it is a being in uncompromising truth. You see the error here, all right? It ends with the word of God, right? It ends with the light of God. It ends with the code of God, all right? Right? Yet, he himself, as many who invoke the name of God, which is truth, is the failure of seeing that this is the name of God. So when one invokes this, there is extreme importance in giving reverence to it and giving its just due. Right? Otherwise, one blasphemes. If you use truth, yet do not speak to the truth, the power of truth, the glory of truth. Right? If you're not speaking truth, then you're blaspheming. You've taken the word of God in vain. Because he's not speaking of the truth, right? He's speaking of a truth. The truth of belief that has not been proven beyond a belief, right? In the power of Allah, right? Right? Taking his word. What word is he talking about? Right? He's not talking about truth. Right? His word is his word that comes by way of the Quran. Not this. Just as in the Bible said to be the word of God, but it's talking about the words in the Bible and not this. And yet they will speak the truth. There's a missing, as they are interconnected. Islam, Christianity, Judaism. There's a missing of the truth of God. There's a missing of truth in God. There's a missing of God is truth. And truth is God, one and the same. The opportunity that exists is the opportunity to submit to truth. Right? Don't let that pass you by, because there's great things to be achieved by way of truth. And it shows and proves, and it shows, and you live it without realizing it, without giving reverence to a respect that it deserves. You do it because you close your eyes to it, you turn from it, and you live by way of other false gods. And yet its importance in your life shows at all times. There is not a gap that exists in which it doesn't. This is the only word of God that exists, the true word of God, because it's one and the same. It is God. It has to be of itself. It is its true nature. It is the nature of God and all that God does. And God is all nature, and that which is created by way of Him. That which is of Him, comes from Him, is Him, and it is truth. There's a brother, King Noble, and he spoke about the beginnings of where he started to where he is now. And he said, started where he was the seeker of truth. He invoked that word of God. He says, in seeking truth, and seeking truth, and honestly seeking truth, he came to the realization that it's about black power. No, it's about truth. He lost his way along the path. If you seek truth, you should come out with nothing but truth. Truth itself. Truth itself. If you come out with anything else, then if you have not come out with the truth, and the validity of your seeking of truth can be questioned, judged, and weighed. Don't be fooled.